What is good, friends, and welcome back. I want to share with you a very good sequence of server 24 versus P2G. It's a step-by-step guide how to stop an attack. Now, P2G has been trying to burn server 24, and now they're taking a moment to gather up. So first step, how to stop an attack. First of all, when the enemy start to burn you, the first step is to stop the bleeding as soon as possible by landing brand new base, active and ready bases. So you will slow the enemy down, showing them that you are ready to stop them. Okay, you're not giving up, nobody surrender. So now you saw this guy, the mini Joker guy, drop in. He got a strong base, and that Giaco guy right next to him he got also a strong base. So now when you land active and strong base in the front line, the enemy has to think twice about how they will burn you. So to better understand the backstory, server 24 is on the attack, and they were trying to burn P2G until they reached that specific village where they got a little bit lazy and they let P2G stack bases, and the more bases that stacks, P2G said, well, we're going to organize a counterattack. So here we are. Now, like I said, P2G is taking a little break as they notice strong bases drop in, so they need to reevaluate their chance of defeating the enemy. Now, this is like, I want to share this footage because I believe that it's done by the book. I mean, it's so well executed. If you want to read the manual of how to stop an attack, you will find this sequence here. It's very well made. So they stop the attack now. The next step is to control the sky. How do you control the sky? You send your jets, you send your fighter plane. Everybody got some jets, send them in, okay? The idea behind sending some jets, simple, to let the bombers do their work, all right? If there's too many enemy jets on the sky, you cannot use your bombers. So first of all, eliminate all the jets, control the sky, and don't let the enemy fly around. Okay, so that's what they're gonna do here. They're gonna get organized. They will send some jets. As you see, there are 3 of them. So they're gonna do their work. Now 3 against 1. 3 against 2 now. Like 3 against 3. Now there are 4 jets from server 24. 4 against 1. No, 4 against 2. 4 against 3 now. Oh, somebody's leaving. Now, oh, they have 7 of them. 6 jets from server 24. Now they're getting there. Okay, they will slowly advance forward, clear the path for the bombers. Okay, as you see, the enemy, they try to gather up troops. Now, step 3, break the gathering. Okay, how do you break the gathering? You send some bombers. There you go. Oh boy. Oh, that bomber will have a good effect on those targets. I see a couple of artilleries. And now your job is to protect the bombers. Don't let them lose their health, as they will lose their power, lose their firepower. So look how many jets server 24 have. A lot of them. So that's how you control the sky. You make a no-fly zone, friends. Okay? So many jets now. And everybody got a jet. I mean, you should have at least 1 jet. It doesn't matter if it's a weak jet. You see some strong jet of your friends going into the battleground, the battlefield, send your jets. Doesn't matter. You need to overpower the enemy. You need to shock them. All right? So that's what they're doing right now. So as you can see, there's no more troops in that area. They just went away, or they all died. Oh, look at this one. Look at this one. Oh, that is beautiful. Well done. So that Jackal guy, he definitely knows how to play. I mean, he understands the game, he see a weak spot, and he's going in. And I believe that he must be the, I think he's the R5 of server 24. I don't know this alliance much. I've played against them once. And what I can say right now is they are very well organized. They're efficient. I mean, they bring a lot of jets, so they make sure that they can support each other, so that they're being efficient. They don't lose much troops, and they don't send their troops at the slaughterhouse. I mean, they're really careful. They're cautious. They're efficient, and they are smart. So far, what I see is well done. So now they have a group of helicopters trying to bother them, trying to kill a few stragglers. So they definitely control the sky. So once you control the sky, friends, use those bombers. Alright, so they're bothering them still. And server 24, just to give you the background of this alliance, they are fighting right now P2G and mass. I mean the smaller mass. But they are fighting two alliances at once, and they're doing great progress so far. I'm quite impressed by this alliance. I thought that they would get safe zone right away, but no, they are not giving up. And I have a few friends there, and they told me it's a non-stop battle. I mean, 24-hour non-stop battle. And they have some good players out there. I mean, they have a lot of potential. They definitely have their place in Legendary 1. That's for sure. So we see more fighters now. They're going a little bit deeper. Okay, make sure they clear the path, just in case they want to send those bombers. And when you send those bombers, you kind of disrupt, you break the gathering. So first of all, this has to affect to cancel any attempt to regather troops. And when you go for the artillery, you bomb the artillery. The artillery takes the most time to train, and it's quite a slow unit. So when you eliminate the artillery, you have to give the enemy a few minutes to reorganize, but they won't be able to. If you keep bombing them, they will just either give up or they will all die. Okay, you cannot burn strong bases without artillery, or you could, but you will lose an excessive amount of troops for nothing. Now, if you want to be smart, you need to bring some artillery. Now, if you get rid of the artillery, then the counterattack or the assault won't happen. It's super simple, yet not everyone understands the procedure. So you have to go step by step. Stop the attack. Then bring some good bases, get organized, form some groups, control the skies, take out the most of the enemy by bombers, and then finish the rest with ground forces. That's truly textbook procedure. Now, as you can see, there's not much going on. I mean, a few troops trying to resist. And as you saw out of frame on the south portion of the screen, they already blew up a base. It was kind of a weak base, so they used mostly the helicopter to blow up this base. Now more jets, they're trying to push back server 24, but they have so many troops on the ground plus the jets flying around that it's useless. They won't be able to stop server 24. See, maybe 1, 2, 3 jets, 4 jets of P2G versus a bunch of server 24 jets. I mean, and the next step, once the sky is clear and there's not much enemies on the ground, you initiate the attack. You start clearing base. Oh, more bomber action. Oh, let's see if this bomber will... No. So that bomber missed, but not a huge problem there. So look, we have two groups of helicopter guarding the rally of howitzer at the bottom of my screen. When you start sending howitzer, you absolutely need to guard that rally with fast troops, either MBTs or helicopters. It is the most important thing. If you get those artillery killed, then you have to regather, reorganize, and you start losing your momentum. Okay? So it is, I keep saying it. Why? Because I see a lot of alliance or people, they don't protect the artillery. So you see that group of artillery, they're keeping their distance as they're not quite ready. You still have some action on the upper right portion of the screen. So I believe that they will wait until that group is dissolved. Then they will proceed with the attack. Oh, some more bombers. Oh, is he going? Okay, so he wants to kill that weak base. Oh, he teleported. I think it's the second time he teleported this guy. So, I don't know. I don't think he's interested to fight anymore. Now, let's get back to this group. Okay, so I see a strong base. That Zobiwawa guy. Oh, more bombers. Where is he going? Oh. Ooh, that have some good effect. Oh my. And he doesn't care. His bomber is so strong. He's just sending it even if there's some enemy fighters. It doesn't matter. Oh, that was a good attack. I mean, somebody's sleeping. Somebody is definitely sleeping. If I would be an R4, I would be furious to notice that group is getting completely destroyed and he's not reacting. So that's a part of the problem when you are in charge of an army group and you know that you're staging for the attack. Why do you go offline? I will lose my mind if I see this from my alliance. So there you go, another group that got completely wiped. Yahoo! Okay, so oh man, it's just free kills. When you're at such a high level in your battleground, when you're facing a strong opponent, those mistakes are very costly. So I saw a few bases dropping in, at least one on the upper left portion of the screen. Now he's out of frame, but P2G is not giving up yet. They're landing, they're putting more bases to try to resist, as they thought they could burn server 24. And this is, I'm afraid that this is, oh, another base dropping in. So at this right moment, now you see the tide is turning. P2G doesn't have the initiative anymore. They thought they could burn server 24. I think they burned one or two bases. Now, since then, server 24 jumped back into the village to reinforce. And exactly, the tide turned against P2G. Now, the aggressor is being attacked. So yeah, you see this big group, this big artillery group that, okay, so look at your right, you see a small rally that will try to attack that artillery group. That will not work, as they came a little bit too late. And when you see the amount of strong artillery, you need to, you need to commit if you want to attack that group. You need a large group to make sure that you will take out as much artillery as you can, trying to slow them down, kill the momentum. They fail to do that, so now it will be very difficult to stop them. Now, P2G, they still have a lot of troops now. So I see a group on the left, a group on the upper, now in the middle of the screen. So they will attempt to, okay, they will attack them. It's kind of hard to see who's who now. Everybody's in white. I see some P2G melting, that is for sure. Oh, and now, pay attention. I see a small rally on the upper right portion of the screen. Okay, look at this rally now. Look at this group. Look at them carefully. They are getting picked off one by one, and quite fast too. So that group is no more. There you go. And now they will siege the base. It's a good base. It's a strong base, but they have so many artilleries now. He won't be able to stand a chance. No way. And Server 24, they did a good job at guarding that howitzer group. As you can see, a lot of them survived the assault. Boom, just like this. Now more bombers. Just make sure anyone who attempt to counter this attack will be bombed. Yep, I'm very impressed by Server 24. I mean, they are able to, they're very organized. I mean, whoever's leading them is doing a great job, and they have a lot of activities. And like I said, they're not doing stupid moves. They're being cautious. They're conducting their attack well. They coordinate good, just like this. So I'm going to fast forward so this video doesn't take too much time. Now this poor guy, he will not last long. So they initiate the attack. Yep, he didn't last long. Boom, just like this. Now this big base, I don't know if he's that big. He got a nice skin though. That will be interesting. And you see a lot of jets hovering above the howitzer group. This is also very important. You need ground protection and air protection. I mean, they know. It's basic stuff. I mean, but still, a lot of people, they forget about it. So that bomber is way too close from that base. He could be activated. Okay, so they will start the attack to prevent any accident. So once again, they know what they're doing. Oh, well done. Well done. That is just beautiful. I mean, it looks easy, but it's really not rocket science. They make it look easy because they're well coordinated. I mean, there's somebody managing that howitzer group very well, obviously. And those two more rallies that are protecting that group are doing a very well job. Very good job. That base blew up so fast that the health counter, the health bar didn't follow. Yeah, so that's it, friends. I mean, did you like this video? Did you learn something today? Just a little bit of coordination. Now they're burning the village. A little bit of coordination goes a long way. Step-by-step guide how to stop a counterattack. Take care, guys.